Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. We've finished farming the stuff down there. We got a total of 10 Swing the Titanite, and hey, we actually got a Titanite slab from one of the guys, which is really nice. So, 10 Swing the Titanite, that'll fully upgrade one Black Knight weapon, so, the second we get one, we'll be pretty powerful. Which, that's gonna be great. We'll be doing, new game plus damage, like, right away. So, now we killed Quaylight, we can get the Sense of Fortress. What I'm hoping to achieve in this single episode is to get the Gold Serpent Ring, and then go and kill the Black Knight with the Ultra Greatsword, and then fully upgrade it so we have a +5 Black Knight Greatsword that we can use in this episode. And then, we'll hope to get the Halberd some other time. Even if we do have to wait till the very... pardon me. I tried to mute the mic when I felt that coming, but I didn't have enough time. Anyway, pardon me. But, hopefully, we might have to wait until the very end before we can get a halberd, but as long as we can get a Black Knight weapon to use, I think we'll be fine. Cannot level up. What's our strength at? 32. I think we need to get at least 34. It's either 34 or 36 to use the Black Knight Greatsword, which is an Ultra Greatsword. The Black Knight weapon names always confuse the hell out of me. The Greatsword is just called the Black Knight Sword, and the Ultra Greatsword is just called the Greatsword. So when you're trying to tell other people which weapon you're using, there's usually some confusion. You'll say like, oh, I'm using the Black Knight Greatsword, and they'll be like, no, that's the Ultra Greatsword, and it's like, but it's called the Greatsword. And they're like, oh, I expected you to call it blah blah. Yeah, names always confuse me with those weapons, but oh well. Now, let's see. Also, I'm going to go into a bit of a real talk while we're heading back to Firelink Shrine. Guys, I played Dark Souls for many thousands of hours, so there's likely going to be a massive pause between Dark Souls videos. There's going to be like a massive stop of Dark Souls videos at some point. Not during the series. I'm going to play this series to the end. You're not going to see series just get paused partway through. But I have been playing this game for a couple thousand hours. I'm finally starting to hit the point where it's starting to bore me, other than the occasional PvP. The PvP is starting to bore me a bit, but not so much where I'm not going to stop doing it, at least until Dark Souls 2 comes out. But there's likely going to be a point where there's a couple months where I just don't release any Dark Souls videos. But when Dark Souls 2 comes out, that'll definitely reinvigorate me, and I'll want to make more videos of it. And, so apologies if you guys are mainly just subscribing for the Dark Souls stuff. I'll likely still stream Dark Souls PvP a lot, so if you really want to see that, you can follow me on Twitch. I always have my Twitch in the description of every video. So, if you really want to see Dark Souls, you can unsubscribe if you want, but I prefer if you didn't, because I will be releasing, Dark Souls 2 videos by the time that's out. And, I have other series that you can see. The games may not interest you, but I'm probably going to be doing many different kinds of series, so, as long as there's something you want to watch, you might as well stick around, Probably, obviously I'm doing Spelunky, that series has been going on for a couple days now. I'm going to be doing Payday 2 soon. And, I want to try to stick to... I think I might have multiple series going on at a time, but I'm going to try to only release... I know this is going to disappoint some people, but because I can't be playing video games all day, every day, I'm probably only going to be releasing 2 episodes of just Let's Play videos a day. I want to be open with you guys. I want to tell you exactly what the plans are. If I don't tell you guys something, it's because either I don't know yet, or I feel it's something I should be keeping under wraps. Because maybe I want to keep it a surprise, but eventually I'm probably going to be doing multiple Let's Play series at once. Like maybe I think 4 would be my max, but all the same. Either way, I'm going to be releasing 2 episodes a day, because I don't want to release too many. I want to release it at a pace... Oh, I forgot to kill Lautrec. Shit. I want to release it at a pace where people can, keep up with the series and not have to skip episodes that they might want to watch. But at the same time, I don't want to release too little, because I want you guys to have enough stuff to watch each day. And I think, 2 episodes a day would be the best. Right now, it's still only 1 episode a day. Actually, it might be 2 episodes a day by the time this Dark Souls one is going, because I'm still releasing Spelunky each day, and I'll be probably releasing Dark Souls episodes alongside them. But I just wanted to let you guys know. So, you know, there might be times where maybe you won't get an episode of Spelunky or you won't get an episode of Dark Souls, and you'll get Payday 2 episode that day instead. Some of these series are obviously not going to be infinitely lasting series. Payday 2 one, I'm probably going to do like a couple of each mission, and that would be the end of that series most likely. But for the most part, yeah, you know, I just want to keep it open. Speaking, you know, while I'm being open, I have become I'm with TGN now, so you know these videos are being monetized now. I'm not going to try to hide that. You know, as a lot of you may know, money has been tight, but even so, most of the money I make from monetizing these videos is going to go straight back to the channel, whether it's just getting a better mic, getting some better editing software, or just getting more games for me to play for you guys. Most of it's going to be going back to the channel. So, you know, I hope nobody's going to scream and sell out right now. Right, so that gate's open now. We can go in there. But I want to be very open with you guys what I'm doing with my channel for the most part.
Well,
also, I just realized I haven't even talked to this guy yet. Let's learn the gesture from him. Yeah, so let's reinforce this Zweihander a bit since we don't have the Black Knight weapon just yet. Upgrade it one more time. Oh. No. There we go. Upgrade weapon.
go get it.
Get yourself killed. Another of us want to see you go hollow. Yubbity 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 you. Let's move on. Get in the Sense Fortress. We're going to get that ring, and then we're going to get back out, because that's actually not... Our objective is not to get through Sense Fortress just yet. Right. Now, I don't know how many people were in the Zero Doxy stream, which is playing through Sense Fortress. She had a really hard time here. Oh, man. We'll just make short work of these guys. I hope she isn't watching, because I get the feeling she'll get really mad. Actually, I hope she is watching at the same time. I kind of hope she isn't, because I get the feeling she might get really mad that it's actually... like, she has such a hard time through it. I told her this is like my favorite place in the game. And I'm pretty sure she just didn't believe me because of the hard time she had. But, once you get used to it, it's one of those places where you're going to despise at first, because it is pretty difficult for your first time. But after that, it's going to become one of your favorite places for multiple reasons. One, the traps are fun to avoid, and PvP here is just excellent because of the traps. It's all the traps. Let's get past that guy. I don't want to fight there with the lightning being shot at me. Will he get hit by that? Not quite. Not quite. We'll just chop him there. Alright. Just bash the crap out of this guy. Oh, he's not dead. That's not good. Alright. Oh no! Oof. I was worried about that. I was worried that would bleed me out in one hit. It occasionally does that if you get hit by that weapon, because she hits you multiple times in rapid succession, and they are weapons that cause bleed, so you can get bled out very easily there. We might even just make it to the top of Sense Fortress and then take the shortcut back down. Since we're going to be pretty close to the end of it anyway, by getting that ring. Oh god. Well, you just sit there, I'll heal up. Also, I forgot to upgrade my SS5. Actually, I couldn't because the Firekeeper was dead. Oh god, I might have went too early. Make it. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. That was some epic moment shit right there. Murder this guy. I realized I'm still in human form from the Quelaag fight, so I risk getting invaded in Sense Fortress. That would be fun, although I'm pretty sure they'll be decked out in way better gear than my own, so I would probably have to be very careful. I might have to try to use traps to take them out. Which, I think that's kind of another fun thing about Sense Fortress. You can take on higher level, or not higher level, but, better geared invaders if you use the traps to your advantage. Manservant Greatsword, that's actually very nice to have, because I am going pretty heavy on strength. Now we're gonna go down. Oh god, I touched the boulder. Simply touching the boulder just destroys you. Let's, give it some room this time. There we go. Okay. Apparently the boulder is, like, electrically charged and is coated in invisible fire. Stumbling, stumbling. Every day I'm stumbling. It's not filled yet. Now, there's actually a secret here. I don't know if I grabbed this the first time through, but you'll notice there's a hole that these boulders are going into. This is not a bottomless pit. It will fill up, just as you saw right there. So the boulder, it's completely filled the hole. So where's the next boulder going to go? Well, it's just going to crash right through the wall, and now we can get in there. We're going to rush over here and grab this item. This is the ring that we came in here to get. And now we just got to get back out of here. We'll just hide from that boulder. And yeah, so this ring will be very useful for getting the Black Knight weapon. It will increase the odds of it dropping because it increases your item find, which is essentially a statistic that increases the odds of something dropping from an enemy. Be it the Titanite chunks and slabs that the Dark Wraiths can drop in the New Londo runes, or the Black Knight weapons that the Black Knights can drop when you kill them. So make our way around here. I feel like an invasion is about to happen. I just got that sense is tingling. Dodge through those arrows. Make our way over here. Sprint through this. That was a bit closer than I would have liked. Block that. Oh, failed to parry. Block that, because you can't block a mouth. Don't be ridiculous. You want to block a mouth? I'm cutting it close with my health. I really gotta keep my health more full up, you know? There we go. The downside about being a manservant is you probably have a massive weak point where your jugular vein would be. You're just asking to get murdered. Also, I feel like the other manservant might have detected me, because I heard walking, but I think that's the lady one above me. So yeah, because this guy is still just over here, minding his own beeswax, getting parried. You know what that spike on this Vihander is for? It's so that when I parry them like this, oh, it didn't go through. But the animation, it kind of looks like that the poke right there hits him right in the nuts. That's what it's on there for, kids. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. They're liars. I'm of course joking. That would stink if there was weapons specifically designed to just do that. That would just be cruel. Okay, let's see if we can just squeeze through here. Alright. Now then, let's go up here. Let's rest this bonfire, that way if we get invaded and they kill us, we can still get that cage. I think some people give themselves the false sense that I am just, like, invincible in PvP. I'm not sure you guys could have heard me over that explosion, because it's pretty dang loud. But all the same, I am not invincible in PvP, guys, especially when I'm going through the game normally. Because, a lot of times when you get invaded, the guy is decked out in better gear than you. That's just kind of how invasions go. But, yeah, I am not invincible in PvP. You guys see me do well in PvP, That's oftentimes because I'm there waiting for PvP. I'm prepared for it. I'm expecting. That explosion's very loud. I'm expecting PvP. I'm completely geared for it. Dealing with invaders in PvE is just a whole different monster. God, these explosions. I don't know if they're super loud in the video or not. They're super loud to me. So I don't know if I'm able to talk over them or not. That's why you'll hear me pause whenever there's a danky explosion going on. Not today! Ah! Boom! Get this key. La-da-dee. So we're going to use this key to open up the cage shortcut. We're going to ride back down. We're going to head over to the blacksmith and rest at that bonfire. And then we're going to make our way over to the Black Knight. Hopefully I can get all this done. I plan on getting all this done in this one episode. And, it'll be a pretty big letdown if I do kill the Black Knight and he just doesn't drop the weapon that I'm hoping he drops. That would be a pretty big letdown. But all the same, we're still going to go for it. If he doesn't drop it, there's a few more Black Knights I know about that I can try to destroy for their weapon. And now that we have the serpent, the gold serpent ring, I can't possibly imagine us not getting a Black Knight weapon. Bonfire of safety, I will rest at you. You give me life, but you give it to the enemies too. Alright, so now the Black Knight I was speaking of is actually pretty close to this location. Not really close, but he's pretty close. I'll definitely get to him before I end the episode. He's, close enough for that. And I might even be able to get back to the bonfire. Might even be able to get to the back to the top of the Sen's Fortress bonfire. Also, I've been listening to some of the older episodes, like, before uploading them. I noticed that there are moments where I mumble. I apologize for that. I am working on speaking more clearly during these videos. I feel as if though I have improved a lot since the very beginning. I mean, especially, that Rogue Legacy Let's Play. We don't speak of the dark times. I don't even have that on a playlist just because I'm so ashamed of it. But I'd rather not just get rid of it, just in case somebody wants to see that. I mean, if you want to see that, go ahead. But it's pretty bad. Just full disclosure. That series is bad. It's the first one I ever did. It was more of like a, oh my god, I'm actually finally doing a series, yay! I don't even think I mentioned who made the game at the start of that series. That's how bad it is. There's so much basic stuff I missed. I mean, I realized I didn't really mention. Did I mention who made the game? Yeah, I did at the start of my first Dark Souls series. Yeah, I did. But again, the main reason for this series isn't necessarily to show off the game. A lot of people already know this game. If you're watching this game, you probably know about it. And wow, Steam was pretty loud there. Let me actually, I can't like pause and fix it. So let me just go to my mixer and turn it down. All right. Yeah, apologies if that was a bit loud. That was Phil. I'll probably be talking, but he's probably gonna be one of the guys I was gonna be doing a Payday 2 series with. I will, yeah, we're pretty much just, oh, wait, don't want to kill him yet, don't have the ring equipped. Okay, so we don't have any poise. Oh, jeez, that was not a good time, Black Knight. Black Knight. hope he comes all the way down here. I would really like it if he came all the way down here. I would rest out that bonfire down there. And then just... I don't want this guy around on fighting the Black Knight. I hope he comes down here. I'd rather not fight him on the stairs. I think he's just slowly walking back up. We'll just let him go all the way back up there. Hopefully. I'd rather not have him, you know, in the stairs. That's a very nasty place to fight this guy. You want to get to the top of the tower. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh god, that was not good. There we go. That was much better. Please drop it. Drop that sword. I want it so much. No! We didn't get it. There's a few more Black Knights I know about. Man, normally I get these weapons all the time when I don't really care if I get them or not. But now that I really want them, I'm not getting them. I probably won't be calling this a Black Knight series because it seems like it's going to be taking me forever just to get the Black Knight weapons. Also, I almost rested that bonfire when I didn't want to because I can't warp yet. Which stinks. Okay, so there are a few more Black Knights. I don't... Actually, can those Black Knights even drop the weapons? I'm not even sure, but I guess we'll run over there and try to beat them. Right now, seriously, I'll take any Black Knight weapon right now. I ain't picky. The entire purpose of this run was to play through the whole game with at least some Black Knight weapon. And then, you know, I would do New Game Plus as like a full-blown Black Knight. So we're gonna try going back to the Undead Asylum. Maybe we'll even kill that boss. This episode might be a few minutes longer than usual, but I'd really like to end this episode getting a Black Knight weapon. But you know, the Black Knights there don't drop their swords, then oh well. Whew. Thought I wasn't gonna make that for a second. I don't know why. It's harder for me to make that jump in fast rolling than it is to like fat or medium roll. I don't know why. Alright, Crow. I'm just gonna wait right here. You pick me up and you bring me back home. I don't want any trouble. In a world where a crow picks up a man. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm just passing time with ridiculousness. Where are you, Crow? There you are. He's gonna pick me up and drop me back off at the end of the asylum. We'll just skip all that. There's some dudes. Hopefully they don't murder me with fire. They like to do that. In fact, I don't even know why I'm attacking two-handed. I'm pretty sure these guys will die with one-handed swing. Oh god, that one didn't even hit him. I got all of them. I was a bit worried with them all being piled up, because, you know, if even one of them did that sprinting attack, it probably would have been the end of me. We're going to avoid the center of the room right here. I'm trying to remember if there's any Black Knights in the forest. I feel like there is, even though I'm pretty sure there isn't. Oh wait, no, there's the one with the halberd that I already killed, so yeah, I guess there was, but there wasn't. Oh well. Let us head up to here, we'll fight this man. We'll parry with a partial parry, because he still did some damage. Then we'll backstab him. Backstab him! Take his shield, because fuck him. And yeah, we'll solve this boulder again. Because we can. And because there's an item behind it that we want to get, so might as well get it out of the way. And you know, I don't think we've increased our vitality or endurance at all since the start, so we're weak in you know, terms of how much damage we can take and how mobile we are, because you know, less endurance, less equipment load, and less stamina. But I think we can still make it do as is. Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Hey, long sword. Wow. See, there's that gold serpent ring kicking in, man. Dropping all their stuff. Whoa, almost overdid that jump. Got the rust iron ring. That lets us walk in like swamps or in tar and stuff like that without having our speed be reduced. Which, you know, I can't picture us using it that much, but, you know, we'll still be using it. 34, I think that's the amount we need to use the bigger weapons. Not the axe. The axe requires no strength, but we should be able to use the ultra great sword and the halberd. And, you know, the regular great sword, which is just the regular black iron sword. See, these names, man, they get confusing. Just for the sake of ending the confusingness, I'll call the regular Black Knight sword the Great Sword, and I'll call the Great Sword the Ultra Great Sword, because that's what they're technically categorized as, even if the names disagree. So, just to avoid confusion. So we'll say that guy's using a Great Sword right there, and, you know, the one I fought on the tower was using an Ultra Great Sword. Still no weapon. I'm not even sure the guys in this particular area can drop their weapon. But, you know, while we're at it, might as well grab that peculiar doll. Not even sure if we're gonna bother fighting this guy. I already have a slab, and there's only one item in the. There's only one piece of equipment in the game that I need a slab to upgrade. Curse my lack of poise. 69. Gotta get back 7 this guy too then. Oh no, I failed. The entire world is destroyed. We can't get to J. Smith Town anymore. There's the other Black Knight. Let's deal with this punk. He kind of looks like a Silver Knight. Oh god, if I'm far away. But he is a Black Knight. Hope you don't mind if I have a swig of my drink here. Just bust out your kneecaps. No big deal. Right in the butt. We got a sword! Oh, what a great way to end the episode. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Alright, let's upgrade the hell out of this and then be done with this episode. Just need to get over here. Just need to get over here. Now, hopefully I can get an Ultra Great Sword or a Halberd at some point, because those are the ones I want to be using in the end. But, you know, this thing will do for now. In fact, this thing will carry us through the whole game. Alright. Let's curl into a ball. Take us back. But yeah, you know, I remember some people were, you know, complaining, you know, I wish the episodes were longer than about 20 minutes. The reason why I don't make them longer is just in case of episodes like this, because I really don't like them to be longer than 30 minutes. But, you know, even though I plan on them being 20 minutes, they oftentimes go over a bit. Because, you know, I'd rather be over. Basically, what will happen is, unless I'm like just below 20 minutes, I'll wait until I get to 20 minutes before I decide to stop at like the next bonfire or something like that. Because, you know, I'm not always going to be able to rest at a bonfire right at 20 minutes. I figure it's always going to go over a little bit. That's why episodes you'll typically find to be around like 22, 24 minutes, and you'll occasionally have the longer episode that's 30 minutes. I don't want to stop at 30 minutes because then, you know, I'll be finding, you know, episodes end up being like 40 minutes long, and I feel that's just way too long. I know some people like to have super long episodes, but I like to have episodes short enough that people can watch all the way through in one sitting and stuff like that. And just be like, oh look, Mike posted an episode of Dark Souls. Let's watch that. I try to make sure I release them every single day to make up for that, though. So you guys aren't, you know, just like craving an episode that's never coming. And, you know, let's just finish. I'll upgrade the sword off camera, but I'm also going to buy the weapon box and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.